How's everybody doing? This is AKA OnStar, and welcome to another episode of BattleMAG, where we try to confuse Battlefield 3 for another game altogether. This week, I am actually continuing my little series of tweaks and improvements to my videos, so let me know how you like my overlays and whatnot, and see if I can make any changes. For this week, we are covering the Raven shotgun, the Boudini 12-gauge, I believe I said that properly. Now, it's a decent shotgun. The Raven shotgun doesn't stand out too much compared to, say, the Sever shotgun, but it's still a decent gun if you use it properly. And it doesn't copy over one-to-one to Battlefield, because the Battlefield, the variant I'm using in Battlefield is the M1014, which in real life both models are made by Benelli. They both got made about the same time, if I remember correctly. It's just the different styles. But overall, everything about the guns feel the same. The iron sights are pretty much the same. You know, they look and feel the same, except for the grip. Now, in the project, there's only one official attachment that's allowed, and that is the reflex sight. So it'd be the reflex sight. Yeah, that's the red dot. You normally wouldn't have to use it too much, I think, with the 1014, because I like the iron sights. Now, this is actually one of the shotguns I really like the iron sights on, because just the way it's designed. Unofficially, there is one other attachment, the extended mags. I will allow that one, and then the 4 ammo types, because there's no ammo variants in mags, so they're quote-unquote unofficial. That's the buckshot, the flechette, the frag rounds, and the slug. Overall, the 1014 Battlefield is actually a very, very solid gun. It's one of my favorite out of the, I want to call them semi-autos, because they're not pump, but they're not full auto. I know everybody tends to go with the Dow, for the ammo and whatnot, but the 1014, it's not like super inferior to it. It's actually a pretty good competition in my mind, and it works rather well. It's a decent shotgun compared to everything else. It's not as strong as, say, the 870 or the Spaz, but that's because they had to trade off, for the semi-auto power. Now, buckshot and flechette are usually the best ones for this. Since it's semi-auto, you might be able to get a little extra performance out of the frag rounds compared to the 870 or another pump. But I would say stay the hell away from frag rounds anyway, after they got nerfed all to hell. And then slugs, you could do decent with them if you're accurate enough. It's just that the semi-auto shotguns just don't have the accuracy, in my mind, to be able to do well with a slug compared to, say, the Spaz or the 870. And so you could semi-snipe with it if you use slug, but that gun is really designed for, in my mind, running around in the backfield, like clearing out rooms of people trying to defend an MCOM or something. So you just run in, just blah 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 blah, everybody's dead. And it works really well for that. And in that case, that's why I would suggest extended mags. That really helps in its staying power, because if I remember right, it only has like 5 or 6 rounds. So it really needs that compared to compete with I want to say the staying power of, say, the Dow. But overall, it's a good gun. I like it. It's quick to unlock, so you can get into it really quickly, and it does its job rather well. But this has been AKA OnStar. Get lost. Hope you all enjoyed the video. On this page are my contact info, for Twitter, Facebook, whatnot. Also, there are going to be links for the previous BattleMAG and the previous video on my channel overall.